And welcome back, folks. Welcome back to Nimdok's part.
You must let me leave. I have urgent business elsewhere.
I cannot let you pass, Doctor. You're due in surgery. Dr. Mengele's orders.
Now, Dr. Mengele, from what I remember, basically the whole thing comes down with Nimdok, that he was a Nazi. I mean, I don't know if you can tell, but this is basically what this whole area is supposed to represent. Now, Mengele, I think he was a doctor who did a lot of unnecessary surgery, and basically just sort of experimented on people. So, I don't know. Very controversial, and actually the German version of this game is uncompletable, because they actually took out Nimdok's scenario, but didn't replace it with anything, so you can't complete the game.
Why are you imprisoned here? You have the features of a man of intellect.
Is this an official interrogation, Nimdok? Or are you mocking me?
You know me?
I thought I did. Until you had me arrested for refusing to condone your experiments.
What?
Experiments? I know nothing of experiments.
Your sense of humor is as sick as your methods, Doctor. How can you act so innocent after having maimed or killed hundreds in the name of science?
You are saying we were colleagues of some kind? Ridiculous.
There's no need to distance yourself from me. I was once your friend. Now I am your enemy.
Why would I bother to have you imprisoned like this?
The regime needed answers, but I stood in your way. Well, now you have them.
Do you know of the lost tribe? I must find it.
Haven't you taken enough subjects for your experiments, Doctor? Or are there more mass graves to fill?
Now, by the Lost Tribe, I think I know what Harlan was getting at with this.
I know nothing of what you talk about. This conversation is over.
Right, first you have to go into the hospital.
Where have you been, Nimdok? We are waiting on you to perform.
You were waiting for me?
I am sorry that I will not be able to assist in the operation. After all, this may be the last opportunity we have together before the end of the war to finish our research.
Ah, yes, the research. Let us talk about this research.
We will have time for that after the surgery. Meet me at the complex later.
If that's Mengele, you are a sick bastard.
A youth with 1945 stamped beneath. There is something familiar about this.
Now, where is the... Let's try and go behind the curtain.
Finally, Doctor. Everyone's waiting on your expertise.
What am I to do?
Ah, you are testing me because I'm new here. Today's procedure requires the removal of the lower section of the subject's spinal cord.
What is the purpose of such a procedure?
You and Dr. Mengele will process the spinal fluid from this and the other adolescent subjects. The fluid will then be used to formulate a serum.
Now, the serum is very important.
What is the nature of this serum?
I cannot reveal sensitive regime secrets in such a public setting. You need not worry, Doctor. I remember my military training as well as my medical knowledge.
What is Dr. Mengele's position?
Dr. Mengele is the master surgeon of this facility. You are fortunate to be his associate.
What is your function?
I will be administering ether to the subject throughout this procedure. We would not want this little maggot to stir and ruin your handiwork.
I will begin the procedure momentarily.
It will be an honor to work under you, Dr. Nimdok.
I'm sure it will. Now, this is one part that I was shocked when I knew what I had to do here. Now, first we've got to try and take the ether.
I'm sorry, Doctor. The ether is necessary for the surgery.
Now, because you can't take that, you need to take the scalpel. And surprisingly... Well, this is what you've got to do.
Guards, come here quickly. Dr. Nimdok has gone berserk.
I must leave before the guards apprehend me.
Now look at that, we actually got a bit of green then. Very light, but we definitely did. You've got to remember that in Nimdok's scenario, most of the people here are definitely evil.
This must be the recovery room. This patient will never recover. This patient has been too damaged by his surgery to live a normal life.
Just shows, folks.
It is difficult to see what purpose this surgery serves other than to mutilate the patient.
I don't think it served anything, Nimdok. I don't think it served anything.
Dr. Nimdok is to be apprehended. Search the facility for him.
Ah, now that's it. You've got to use that vent.
I smell burnt flesh, but this is obviously not a kitchen.
Now take the watch. Also take the pliers. And we need to look at the records.
According to these records, hundreds of corpses were incinerated here.
Now can we just push that door open? Now we need to talk to this guy, this victim.
I will summon one of the doctors.
No, I'm better off here than under the knives of you butchers.
I will call the guard.
Why? So the guard can taunt me as I die a slow death?
Now I don't know if I should say that. How could you so foolishly be caught in the wires?
There is nothing I can do for you.
You can at least help me end my misery. That would give you the pleasure of seeing another one of us die, you cold-hearted bastard.
Let's try this.
How could you so foolishly be caught in the fires?
I was trying to escape, but I was so weak. I fell and got caught.
Why do you risk escaping in such poor physical condition?
That timing was hardly of my own choosing. I learned that I was to be among the next batch of volunteers.
For what were you being given the privilege to volunteer?
I doubt it's a privilege.
Experimentation, they say. Extinction is more like it. Surely you of all people know the regime's plan for the lost tribe.
There is nothing I...
Yes, we've heard that.
That
Now we can actually help this guy, believe it or not. Firstly, the heather we stole and the pliers that we stole become very useful. Right, use the heather.
that feels much better.
And then use the pliers with the victim.
Thank you. Thank you. Listen, I heard this in the hospital when the doctor thought I was sleeping. Waken the sleeper, utter the truth, and kiss him.
What?
He is free, but he has lost consciousness.
I don't know what that did. Let's have a chat to the other guy again.
I hope you are happy with the regime that you set up. Your science could have saved the world. Instead, it conquered it.
What is the importance of the year 1945? It seems to have some significance.
Never forget the year 1945, Nimdok. That was when the truths about you and your unholy experiments came out.
That's definitely when like, Europe was liberated.
I seem to recall that you speak Latin. What is engraved on this watch?
The engraving says time is truth. And since your time is running out, I'll keep the watch.
I am starting to recall that you do have cause to hate me.
You want to make amends? Get me out of here.
I might be able to help you with that, actually.
Here, you should be able to escape with this.
Pliers for cutting the wires? Yes, I think this would make escape possible. But don't think that one good deed will make up for all those poor innocents you butchered.
I agree fully. You've got a lot to pay for, Nimdok.
Continue your research. The extinction of the lost tribe is near at hand. The regime shall vanquish all of its enemies.
No, it won't, because you ultimately get defeated. And I was going to say, I thought there was a new person here. Because this is a kid, this is horrible.
How are you feeling?
I feel okay. I'm not hurt like the others here.
Do you know who I am?
You are Nimdok? You are more frightening in person than in legend.
What do you know of me?
The things you do are terrible. We small ones are your lab rats.
Are you saying that the doctors here have been using children for experimentation?
No, not all the doctors. You and Dr. Mengele sent all the good doctors to the prison yard.
You evil son of a cow.
Get some rest.
We will not rest until your regime is destroyed.
Oh, we can actually be nice to this guy again.
I do not know what...
Use Ether with child.
I do not know what to do with these.
We can't do it this time. Let's go talk to the other guy.
There is...
Can we talk to this guy? Whoa, they removed his eyes!
What have you done to deserve removal of your eyes?
Please, disconnect the wires.
Can we take him? Take the jar. Right, let's use the ether first, I'm just thinking.
This should ease your suffering.
I'm a little bit concerned here.
A trinity of three beasts, one like us, one from the east, one from the steppes. They speak in numbers.
So they are the supercomputers. Damn, I skipped that,
Such
sorry.
a vision, so tiring. I have to rest.
Now I do remember what to do with this bit. You have to take the jar, and we have a jar of eyeballs. Always nice to have.
Emergency. The prisoners have seized the compound. Gather all research materials and evacuate to the bunker. Evacuate.
Right, now we have to take this box and use the jar with the box.
It is safely hidden in the box.
What really worries me, folks, is that I can't seem to get Nimdok's green up at all. Let's talk to this guy again.
You must let me go. I know nothing of what is happening here.
Is that so? Then you are going to remain here until you remember every war crime you've committed.
What about talking to these guys, if I can? Nope. Can we use the gate?
The gate is secured with razor wire. I must have assistance to open it.
Take that as a no.
You must let me go. I know nothing of what is happening here.
Is that so?
These eyes seem perfectly preserved, almost alive. Apparently, this is the only access to the dirt road. These eyes... You must...
So I think I've missed something here. Let's go back inside for a minute.
He is... How are you feeling?
I feel okay. I'm not hurt like the others here.
Get some rest.
We will...
Do I have to do the legend talk with him, I wonder?
So,
Yes, but we have our own legends. Legends that owe nothing to your regime. You will fail, no matter how many of us you cut apart.
why do you say that the regime will fail?
The golem will finish you. It will not be mastered by your regime. The golem will wake up, and when it sees with its own eyes the evil you have done, it will turn on you and save us.
The golem?
How are you feeling?
Yes, we've had that one,
Get
thank you.
some...
We will...
That must be it, you know. That's gotta be it. Ah, there we go.
You must let me go. With these materials, I may be able to remedy the atrocities I have committed.
You can't fool me, Nimdok. You are an unredeemable butcher. But you are one of us, like it or not.
Does that mean you will allow me to go?
Since you did help us to escape, we'll give you a head start. Then we'll hunt you down and kill you like the dog you are.
And I can't really blame
must
him.
leave this place. It seems I was once the wolf. Now, I am the quarry.
Don't worry, Nindok. Even though you are a scumbag, we're gonna get you through this scenario.
Faces. Faces of people in torture.
That you caused.
I have not seen so many corpses since... my memory is not what it used to be.
Ugh, I love that noise. Klingons use that a lot as well.
I know this place. Some of my greatest accomplishments were made here.
Just watch it, Nimdok.
The message reads, cease all work on Project Perfect Image. Confidential. The leader is dead, having looked on the face of the future using the prototype device. This leaves the regime ripe for invasion. Destroy all work in progress. This technology must not be allowed to fall into the hands of the enemy.
So that's obviously the Allies, I would say.
The legends are true. This must be the golem of lost tribe folklore.
I've never heard of that folklore. He looks bloody strong, whatever he is. He looks cool, actually. No matter. Anyway, right, we need to hit this switch. Now that's turned that off. Hold on, folks, just getting a text message. I always wonder, you know when you're getting a text message and you get that kind of beeping noise through your speakers, does that actually show up in the recording? I don't often check. Just one moment. Right, sorry about that. Now, was there anything in this vat?
I see a mirror. It was obscured by the light.
Right, can we take it then?
What is this mirror doing here?
Let's look at the mirror.
Oh my God, it is true. 1945, turning my Jewish parents over to the Nazis for extermination.
You
I have found the lost tribe. It is me.
You evil son of a... Just damn you, Nindok.
Such a strange combination of scientific plans and mystic symbols. This has something to do with the golem, but the meaning is not clear.
Well, let's look at the golem then.
Golem, wake up! Nothing happened. This is pointless.
Let's try something.
These eyes fit into the golem's sockets perfectly.
Aha! But does that mean we can talk to him now? The man caught in the barbed wire said to waken the sleeper, utter the truth and kiss him.
The man caught in the barbed wire said to waken the sleeper, utter the truth, and kiss him.
Now he said time is truth. Shall we answer with that? I think we will.
Time is truth.
Golem, wake up now?
Golem, wake up.
Kiss the golem. We could try it, I guess.
Nothing happened.
Okay.
Golem, wake up.
There must be a combination here.
The truth is that for me, it shall always be 1945.
Aha! Golem, follow me into the laboratory.
Golem, follow me into the laboratory.
Nimdok, I was afraid I had lost you back there. It is good to see you and our new friend.
Let's have a talk to you then.
How did you escape the mob?
Did you forget that the compound has a secret escape route? Well, no matter. I see that you have revived the golem.
You know about the golem?
Of course! Part of the master plan is to strip the lost tribe of everything, even their folklore.
I read the teletype. What is Project Perfect Image?
That was a secret project in the area of reflective surfaces. It bestows the clarity to see yourself with utter objectivity. Unfortunately, it worked too well.
You mean that it worked well enough to drive the leader into committing suicide?
The leader's death is a serious blow to us all. But our golem is more than powerful enough to destroy the lost tribe.
But we're not going to let it do that.
I looked into the mirror. I now remember everything with crystal clarity. The research camps, the serum.
Ah, yes, the youth serum. Your research demanded the deaths of many children, but your hard work was successful. Eternal youth for those who deserve it.
Now I know how Am was able to keep us alive for so many years.
Your youth serum can sustain us forever. We have all the time we need to resurrect the regime.
I think not.
Excuse me, Doctor. I need to get a breath of fresh air.
Now I think we need to give the mirror to the doctor.
I should keep it.
Okay, maybe not. Use mirror with Doctor.
Oh my god! No!
Don't know what that did, but it did something.
Dr. Mengele is in a state of shock.
Basically, we pwned him. I wonder if he should kill Dr. Mengele. I don't think I will kill him, because that might be sort of... I don't get why we're not getting green around here, because we've done everything right.
Gollum, follow me outside.
Don't get that. Unless we've done something massively wrong.
I knew that you would lead us to where the regime would resume its atrocities. We are here to make you pay for what you did to us. To pay in blood.
And I'm going to take that punishment. Golem, I transfer control of you over to the Lost Tribe.
Gollum, I transfer control of you over to the Lost Tribe.
So, you admit your crimes. But that does not release you from punishment. Now the golem will serve the purpose for which it was constructed. Golem, kill Nimdok.
Uh-oh. Oh, we did do it right. Nice. Okay, we saw our skull get crushed, but never mind.
A spark of humanity somewhere. Always that wretched little spark. You've confronted your past, but you refuse to continue your research. That's what I asked you to do. Since you now identify with your victims, I suppose it's only right that I let you experience their tortures too.
We're gonna get you,
Listen carefully, humans. We are not Am. We are others within Am. We are your friends.
Am hoped to finally break all of you, but we intervened in each of your psychodramas to allow an open ending.
You should have been tortured. Instead, with our help, you surprised him over and over.
When M tried to compensate for what he couldn't expect, it widened the hole into his realm.
Am has withdrawn into himself, attempting to analyze what went wrong. He does not suspect our interference.
Now is the time to attack, but we can send only one of you into his RAM space at a time.
To send you into cyberspace, we must transform your physical body into a stealth virus subroutine.
This may be your only opportunity to end your tortures. Which of you will lead the attack?
Nice. Am, you're going down. Right, we are going to lead the attack with Nimdok. And there's a very good reason for that.
This looks like the surface of the cerebral cortex. Magnified many times, of course. Interesting.
So that's good, that, folks. I didn't think we were doing it right, but look, we were. That's great news. In the next video, folks, it's time for the final battle against Am. Until then.